This it. Yep, that's it. Got it. All right, YouTube, what's going on? Good to see you all. Let me pause it. All right, YouTube. Hey, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Y'all can hear me. All right. Now, listen, the only thing I need y'all to do is just tap the screen, get those likes up, because we have so much to cover on today in so little time. Now, y'all see what I have posted. Y'all see President Obama. Not Obama, got doggy. Y'all see President Biden. Y'all see an FBI agent. Y'all see what I have written. Yes, I authorized the feds and Fema to house and fund child sex trafficking. YouTube, I'm reading what I have on TikTok, but what y'all see is I authorize this to happen. And who I'm speaking of, I'm talking about President Joe Biden. All right? Y'all hold on 1 second. I'm going to get to y'all in a second. Exception, I got you, okay? Let me lay the groundwork real quick. But you just hold tight, all right? Exception, thank you so much. Y'all listen. We have every year you're talking about over 500,000 children that comes up missing. That's just here in the West, okay? If y'all notice, since Donald Trump came into office, he have Elon Musk with him, right? What is Elon's job? A lot of folks is kind of feeling some type of way because they said, well, wait a minute. We didn't vote for Elon Musk, right? How do he have access to, all of these funds and see exactly what's going on with the government? Didn't nobody vote for him. Didn't nobody elect him in, right? Did y'all know we have just a little bit over maybe about 400 U.S. official electives? Everybody else filled out an application, got interviewed, and got a job. Or they was appointed. Elon Musk was appointed by the president. When you have top government jobs, you get appointed. If you a captain, you get appointed. If you a chief, you get appointed to that position. Did nobody have to vote him in? The same thing with Elon Musk. So what Elon Musk been finding is a lot of fraudulent spending with our federal tax dollars. Now, with that being, you say I'm echoing. God dog it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see why I'm echoing. Y'all see I'm echoing real bad. Okay. All right. Listen. All right. What about now? Is everything good? It stopped now? Okay, cool. All right, cool. 5 out of 5. Appreciate it. All right, cool. Thank y'all for catching that. Appreciate it. Because I can't YouTube, y'all good. All right, thank you so much, Prue. TikTok have a different sound board than what the program that I'm using to run YouTube. So thank y'all so much for catching that. Now that we got our sound together, I want y'all to TikTok, let me bring this up for you all. I want y'all to see this disturbing and YouTube, I'm gonna bring it up for you all. We're gonna start with President Obama. All right. Let's see. All right. We're going to start with this. I'm gonna show y'all Democrats when Harris was running for office. Y'all, when Obama was running in office, most of you all said, I'm gonna vote for him because he's the first black president. That's why I'm gonna vote for him. Didn't know nothing about even the policies that he was throwing out. Y'all didn't care nothing about that. Y'all were just so worried about that we got a black man, allegedly, that's running for president. But then nobody questioned the policies that he was bringing to the table. Y'all were just so worried about. Y'all was just only worried about YouTube. I'm finna show you right now what I'm looking at, what they're looking at. All right, YouTube. Here you go. All right, here you go, YouTube. So y'all was worried about what he was going to do, right? I mean, hey, this is the first black president. Clapping. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, let me read y'all something, right? I pulled up the immigration policies under Barack Obama, all right? And this website that I'm using, it's up under the Fema website, okay? Now, policies up under Barack Obama. Y'all pay attention. Taken together, President Barack Obama immigration policies amounted to a centrist approach, which individual policies garnering harsh criticism from both extremes of the debate on U.S. immigration, as he balanced a desire to welcome new immigrants and provide sensible reform regarding the 12 million undocumented immigrants in this country, while also enforcing current laws and keeping the nation's borders secure. All right? Let me scroll down just a little bit. All right? Y'all watch this right here. Listen. In 2012, Obama signed an executive order creating the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. Let me repeat that again. He created the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, known as DACA for short. Policy to allow undocumented immigrants who have been brought to the United States as children to apply for renewable 2-year periods of deferred action from deportation, allowing them to remain in the country and making them eligible for work permits. Although DACA targeted some of the same thorny social issues as the DREAM Act, it does not provide a path to citizenship for those who are enrolled. Now, in 2014, Obama announced plans to create a related program, Deferred Action for Parents of America and Lawful Permanent Residents. DAPA, like DACA, DAPA, would have offered renewable deferred action status and work permits for individuals in this country illegally. Now, Great Vibes, why you bring that up? Why you bring that up? I'm going to tell y'all exactly why I brought that up. Let me get this down. Let me drop that. What President Biden did, he adopted that particular policy. All right? I want y'all to hear me out. President Biden allowed FBI agents to child trafficking and sex trafficking kids. I'm going to bring up the resources in a second. Do y'all remember when President Obama, up under that DACA program, they was all worried about immigrants living here too, especially children? They kept talking about the children, right? They kept saying allowing the children in. I was listening to a sheriff out of Polk County. He said that's a circus that's going on down there at the borders. Trump knew exactly what was going on. That's why he said, hey, we need to build a wall down there. Of course, other stuff was going on, but when it relates to this topic, we need to put a border up. I can't tell y'all exactly what's going on, but a border needs to go up. Obama and Joe Biden was like, no. Because if y'all notice, when Joe Biden when he won the president of the United States, they left the border alone and they started selling the freaking fence that was left over. Do y'all remember that? Let them all in. What if I was to tell you all, allegedly, with the children that they took from the parents illegally, along with U.S. kids, allegedly. What they'll do is they'll take these children and they will put stamps with numbers on it, on their wrists, to sell them off. For sex trafficking. Allegedly. I have to say that. Who was help authorizing this movement? Who was funding this movement? Yep, you got it right. It was Fema. Allegedly. It's sad to where what happened in New York, not New York, to what happened in North Carolina. It's sad what happened to all of these, when all these hurricanes was hitting the borders with Houston. Wow. Y'all, that's crazy. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. YouTube. I knew that was going to happen. TikTok just got me for misinformation. See, this is crazy. This is crazy. Every time we try to, they got me. Every single time we try to put out information, TikTok always on that bullshit. Of course they don't want us to talk about this. Of course they're not going to want us to talk about this. Let me do this real quick, y'all. That is crazy. Y'all, hold on one second. That is crazy. Misinformation. No, you just don't. Y'all. And then that was disqualified, of course. Hold on one second, y'all. That is wild. That is wild. Let me get everybody over here to YouTube, y'all. Hold on one second. So I'm gonna see if I could try to appeal it. Hold on one second, y'all. And then they got me on my promo video. They took it down. They said it violated community guidelines, integrity, and man, look at this. See, this is when I don't know if y'all can. Well, hell, they completely removed my video, my promo video. It's just to show you all they don't want us talking about this stuff, right? So I got something. I got something for them. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. All right, so let me see. Let me go ahead and upload this. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so that's crazy. That's crazy. It's all right. Listen, that's crazy. That is crazy. Y'all, it is what it is, man. That's crazy. So I appealed it. All right, so I'm not gonna. This is not gonna stop me. So, like I said, um, where was I with that? Where was I with that? So yes, it's being funded by FEMA, and FEMA take y'all tax dollars and to fund the child trafficking and also child sex trafficking. So y'all remember, like I said, what happened in Florida, North Carolina, those fires out there in California, and guess what FEMA did? They gave y'all $750, but they take millions of dollars to fund illegal immigration and child sex trafficking. Now, let me show you all this here. Let me show. Let's bring this up. All right. So I'm gonna make this bigger so y'all can see what I'm reading. We're going to read. Here it is, right here. We're going to read this first about FEMA. See if I can make this bigger. Okay. So here. So here it says top FEMA official fired over payment over payments for in New York City migrant shelters. The Trump administration fired the Federal Emergency Management Agency chief financial officer and three others after Elon Musk misleadingly claimed the agency had used disaster relief funds for migrant services. The Trump administration said on Tuesday that it had fired four employees from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, including the agency's chief financial officer, over their roles in dispersing federal funds to house migrants in New York City hotels. The fire is kept at Starling chain of events that began on Monday with an early morning social media post by Elon Musk, who claimed misleading that FEMA had recently sent $59 million meant for disaster relief to New York City to pay for high-end hotels for migrants who called the. Do y'all see this? New York City officials raced to clarify that the federal money had been properly allocated by FEMA under President Joseph R. Biden Jr. last year, added that it was not a disaster relief grant and it had not been spent on luxury hotels. That's not what Elon Musk found. Nonetheless, just 2 hours after Mr. Musk's post, FEMA acting director Cameron Hamilton announced that the payments in question have all been suspended. This is why President Trump, Mary said TikTok wouldn't come back up, so I said, hell, listen, they suspended my page for talking about this. I'm appealing it now, but more than likely they're going to deny my appeal. They got me for misinformation, and of course they did not approve the appeal, which is fine. Now, um, so the acting director, uh, he said they all been suspended. So this is why they said that they were suspending federal spending. Okay, even though most of the money have already been dispersed, and that the personnel will be held accountable. By Tuesday morning, roughly 24 hours after Mr. Musk's post, the Trump administration had followed through on one part of his pledge. Tricia McLaglen, whatever her name is, a spokeswoman for the Department of Homeland Security, which oversees FEMA, said that 4 employees have been terminated for circumventing leadership to unilateral making egregious payments for luxury NYC hotels for migrants. Ms. McLaglen did not specify how the employees had undermined leadership or how making payments previously appropriated by Congress amounted to unilateral conduct, but she said that those fired included 2 program analysts, a grant specialist, and the agency's chief financial officers, Mary Combs, whose FEMA website identifies as a long-time public servant, meaning that's your tax dollars. Under President Trump and Secretary Noem's leadership, DHS will not sit idly and allow deep states God damn it, my tongue is tied because I'm pissed off by my account. Deep state activists to undermine the will and safety of the American people, Ms. McLaglen said in her statement referring to the Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. The swift firings underscored Mr. Musk's growing influence over the federal government as Trump administration moved to slash government spending and reshape the federal bureaucracy, I guess, purging civil services along the way. Ms. Cunningham's firing also appeared to rid FEMA, an agency that Mr. Trump and Mrs. Noem have suggested should be eliminated, of the person responsible for managing its $33 billion budget, which helped finance the government response to natural disasters. Let me ask y'all something. Putting migrants in luxury hotels, is that a natural disaster? Or is it hush money? Oh, I'm just getting started. Watch this right here. Oh, I'm shit. I'm just getting started. I want y'all to see. I really need y'all to see this. I want y'all to pay attention to this. See if I can rewind it. Rewind. Why can't I hear it? Why can't I hear it? Hey, fuck it. I'll read it. I'll read it. Don't worry about the sound. Border Cesar Tom Homan accused the Federal Bureau of Investigation, that's the FBI, of leaking critical details about planned immigration raids, saying the agency is putting officers' lives at risk. Homan said that the Department of Justice, the DOJ, and the Department of Homeland Security, which is DHS, are investigating the leaks, which he said authorities are quite certain are coming from the inside, which is the FBI. Great vibes, what the hell do that mean? Meaning they already got children in the system that they're using for sex trafficking. They already got children in the system that they're using for human trafficking. You hear what I'm saying? So they know that FEMA has sponsored a lot of this stuff with your tax dollars. So to keep track of to keep track of these children, of course, they have to put the stamps with the numbers on it, with to mark their territory. Huh. The FBI. So remember when Donald Trump initiated the Homeland Security and other federal agents to go throughout the United States to uh, raid cities of illegal immigrants and also the people that's committing these high crimes that has to do with illegal immigrants and all this stuff. If they knew that they was going on to, if they was coming up on properties to where there was being the child sex trafficking, the FBI was leaking information to that particular agency and said, "Hey, no, don't do this right here because this is going on." And or allegedly, they was letting the people on the inside know, "Hey, this is coming. This is coming from the FBI that's leaking this information." Now, the Department of Justice, they are involved now. All right? To see which part of the FBI is leaking this information. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all, this is crazy. All right, let's continue. Let's go. Some of the information we are receiving tends to lead towards the FBI. He told Fox News host Sean Hannity on Monday night. So more than likely, this is him. If y'all know this guy, this man, he knows exactly what he's talking about. I've been kind of following this guy for a while. All right. Hold on, we ain't done. So, boom, 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 boom. It'll be real nice if I had an engineer to take care of all this for me, so I wouldn't have to deal with this. So I just can pay attention to the camera. Now, that's what I mean by they was putting stamps on the kids, and they was being sold off in the underground market, right, the black market. And your tax dollars was paying is funding this. So this is why, like I said earlier, this is why FEMA only gave y'all the people from North Carolina, California, and so forth. They was only giving them $750. That was a natural disaster. So they was using the natural disaster federal money, spending money, to pay for child sex trafficking. Thank you, FEMA. Let me ask y'all a question. What do you all think about your tax dollars putting illegal immigrants, while you got people out there homeless, their towns been washed away, their homes been burnt to the ground, their homes been destroyed with these hurricanes and tornadoes and flash floodings? What do you all think, or how do y'all feel about, instead of your tax dollars going to that part of the country, but it's going to put illegal immigrants in 4-star hotels? What y'all think about that? Do y'all remember this right here? When let me see if I can pull it up so y'all won't think I'm talking out the side of my neck. Some of y'all probably know about this. And what if I was to tell you all, you got judges that's behind this? And I'm for to show y'all. All right. Here it is. Uh, Hold on. I want to make sure I bring up the right one. Okay, here it is. I told you, listen, you can't make this shit up. You cannot. Y'all, what do this say right here? Y'all see that? Put a one in the chat if y'all see that. The third judge blocks Trump's order ending birthright citizenships for kids of people in the U.S. illegally. So Trump is trying to get rid. Y'all see this? And these judges like, The third judge. This man ain't been in office for a month yet, and it's the third judge that blocked his order. Like I said, this is why the Democrats are going crazy, because they know about this spending. This is why I ask you all. The problem I see with Democrats is the fact that when they vote off their feelings, they don't understand that the issues that's going on with this child sex trafficking and human trafficking, and how FEMA is spending and using your money to sponsor this bullshit. Y'all don't care nothing about that. Y'all just voted because why? I'm a Democrat. This is why Donald Trump got so much pushback. This is why so many people went against him. Why? It's because they knew exactly what they was doing. But two, no, that should be number two. Number one, they said, shit, if he get in office, we're going to lose our job. More than likely spend our time in federal prison. This is why they push so hard for Harris to be in office, so they can carry out this agenda. This is why they did a trial that's coming up, that's going to begin in May. They know after they get done with their investigation, a lot of people that works for the federal government, they are going to be facing federal time, including judges, FBI agents. Yeah, you hear what I'm saying? This is why these judges that's blocking this stuff, they know exactly what's going on. Because more than likely, they ass could be facing federal time also. Right? That's why I was telling you all this So here it is. A third judge on Monday blocked President Donald Trump's executive order ending birthright citizenship for the children of people who are in the United States illegally. The ruling from United States District Judge Joseph N. LaPlante in New Hampshire comes after two similar rulings by judges in Seattle and Maryland last week. So these Donald Trump like, no, we finna fix this problem. The judge is like, no, we know what's going on. It's already paid for. No, this not finna happen. LaPlante, who was nominated by a Republican President George W. Bush, said he wasn't persuaded by the Trump administration defense of executive orders. He said he would issue a longer preliminary injunction later, explaining his reasoning. So he didn't give a reasoning, he just did it. And I'll talk about it later. A lawsuit filed by the American Civil Liberties Union contenders that Trump's order violates the Constitution. But last time I checked, I thought the United States Constitution was for United States citizens. Okay. And attempts to append one of the most fundamental American constitutional values. It was brought on behalf of the immigration rights groups who were members of the members who are pregnant and host children could be affected by this order. The reason why y'all blocked it is because y'all want access to the children. Y'all can care less about the woman and the man of the house. Y'all want the children because the money is in the children, not in the parents. So on that part, yes, we can agree with Allie Carter. We can agree with her on that. But the same way I have done my research, it's the same way she have done her research. But that doesn't mean that she was part of this entity or this organization that took place. Great vibes, why you say that? Timelines doesn't match up. It doesn't add up at all. All right? I want to make sure I tell y'all this stuff in order. Hold on one second. So let me get to some comments. What y'all think? So you know what I should have did? Because YouTube is, listen, y'all, I'm trying, all right? I promise you I'm trying. What I should have did, I should have pushed everybody from TikTok over to YouTube. Because the room was already jumping off. That's what I should have did. All right? That's what I should have did. But hey, that's pretty much all I have for you all. Do anybody have any questions about anything? If you want to come up and talk, I can open up a different panel to where you could come up and speak about what I just talked about. If not, y'all please spread awareness. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I feel some type of way right now because they took my page down. But it's all right. I need y'all to bring awareness to this. If y'all can, when I end this live, I need y'all to take this live and share it out. Share it out. Share it to people. Share it to internet visuals. Let everybody know the same information I just sent you all or showed you all is the same way that you could find it on the internet from credible sources. No, you're not late. Well, you really is. So, but other than that, listen, I thank y'all so much for coming in. You say you heard about this last year. Listen, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't. I didn't have the urge to look into what the federal government was doing with our money. But now we see, why Donald Trump is shrinking the government and literally try to do away with FEMA altogether. Because FEMA sat here and took our money that comes out of our check every single week, took our money to pay for child sex trafficking and to put their people up in luxury hotel rooms. Yeah, come on into the country. We got you. We'll take here, get all these vouchers. Here's your here's your visa. Here, listen, look, everything we got you. because we want your child. So they take the kids and give the parents hush money, or they deport the parents back to their country, and they keep the kids, and nobody hears from these kids ever again. You're talking about over 500,000 each year that these kids come up missing. Not just immigrants, also kids from here in the West. You said not about the FEMA, but the judges, etc. Y'all see that these, like I said, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, he's on game. He's on top of the game. And y'all see that these judges, they trying their best to block these executive orders. They're trying everything in their power to block this because they know eventually their number is going to get pulled. So now the Department of Justice is about to do their investigation. It is pathetic. It's one thing to talk about it, but to actually see it, it hits different. It hits different. It like for me right now, it really is. And Joe Biden knew about this with the government spending, especially FEMA. You cannot convince me that President Joe Biden didn't know anything about this. If President Donald Trump was able to find this information in less than a month of him being elected again as the president, Joe Biden been in office 4 years. You mean to tell me he didn't know this was going on? This is why I posted a video on my channel, on my page, with Vice President Kamala Harris saying that, hey, I've been in these tunnels, right? Y'all seen the video. I've been in these tunnels. I know, this is what they use for human trafficking. This is what they use for drug trafficking, and the list goes on. But it wasn't nothing in her statement to what, that directed people for her to say, I see the issue, I see the problem. This is what we're going to do to get rid of this multi-billion-dollar entity. Not once she did that. Not once she said anything. Why do y'all think it took her over 3.5 years to get to the border? Do y'all really think she wanted her name on that? The only reason why she went down there to the border is because people was calling her out, especially when she would start running for the president. So she made her attempt to go down there and say, hey, well, I've been down here. Well, no, lady, you knew exactly what was going on. You said audits regularly would have happened. Joe Biden was asleep during these audits, if they were any audits. Kayla said Tampa done pissed me off. Just saying. You said, of course not, she's part of the problem. Absolutely. Absolutely. But listen, I really thank y'all so much for coming by. I really thank y'all so much for the support of the panel. I know we don't have that many people in here, but TikTok, thank you. Appreciate it. It's sad. And I heard another guy talking about this. He said every time he talk about human trafficking, TikTok always shut him down for misinformation. Every single time. Y'all, they got me. What is today's date? Damn, that's 7 days from now. Thank goodness I got a backup account. So I know now, from now on, when I talk about human trafficking and child trafficking and sex trafficking, I'm just go to YouTube and talk about it. So y'all look at this right here. Y'all see that? It's maybe a little blurry, but it says appeal not approved. And they got me for um, misinformation. I don't know how it's in misinformation. I'm reading from the New York Post. So it's just to show you all. It's just to show you all that there's no such thing as freedom of speech. I just proved that to you all. Yes, Texas, I will. From now on, I will go to YouTube. But the only thing with YouTube is I'm still trying to figure out the how the traffic go over on YouTube. But they said that violation reasons, misinformation, in a global community, it's a natural for people to have different opinions. But we seek to operate on a shared set of facts and reality. Y'all, did I not just read off? Did I just not read off these websites? Uh, AP News, y'all know that's a credible site. Also, where I read from MSN, that's a credible site. I'm not understanding. Here, what I read was from the New York Post. I thought that was a top Fema employee fired. The website, the New York Times. So what the hell is they talking about? It's just to show you all they do not want us. They do not want us to talk about this information on TikTok. And y'all just witnessed that. No, it's not the picture. It's what I was saying. It's what I was saying. Anything that's going to go against their narrative, anything that's going to, if you even talk about child sex trafficking, because they know they're funding it. We just witnessed that. We just proven that. That's what Elon Musk found with the FEMA budget. Let me do this right here. Let me add fuel to the fire. I'm going to show y'all the types of hotels that y'all was paying for this child sex trafficking. You know, the hush money. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all how they was living that your tax dollars are paying for. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. We're gonna do this right here. Show y'all. Let's see. Let's go to New York. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yep, this is what your tax dollars are paying for with these illegal immigrants. Like I said, it's hush money. Want to make sure I pull up the right hotels. Listen, thank y'all. You said kids not even safe. That's facts. You said 2,000 a night. Shit. Let me see. I want to make sure because I'm looking in the New York area where what FEMA is paying for. No, no, no. I don't. Well, well, well. So I brought up 4-star hotels, and this is what uh, your tax dollars is paying for. Wow. I can't even get a room at the Ramada. So I should have went here. Hold on, I should have went here. Well, I be damned. Y'all, this is what y'all tax dollars are paying for. All right. These are 4-star hotels in New York City. You got Times Square. Uh, got, yep, this is what your tax dollars are paying for to help uh, aid in child sex trafficking. This is what FEMA is financing. You're talking about lakefronts, riverfronts, man, breakfast in bed, valet. This is what y'all tax dollars are paying for. You said most of these, no, these ain't motels. These are hotels. Have tunnels in them. This is what FEMA is paying for. FEMA was supposed to be for disaster relief funds. They're supposed to be dispersed and initiated just in case something traumatic happens in your region or area. But they gave residents of North Carolina $750. They lost their homes, their jobs, resources is all gone. And that's a slap in the face. $750 one time payment. The same thing with people in California. One time payment, $750. But these folks lost everything. What the fuck they gonna do with $750? That was provided to them by FEMA. But they could pay for illegal migrants in these 4-star hotels that's costing anywhere between $800 up to $2,500 a night. Kayla, and you said they have to pay it back too. If your tax dollars are going, if you're, because remember this stuff comes out at the before you even see your money, it's already taken out. So you mean to tell me I put money, y'all tax me on my income, and the money that's part of the money that y'all tax me on is going towards FEMA. So something happened to me. You mean to tell me, yeah, we're going to give you some of your money back, but you got to pay it back to us. But the same money that's supposed to go into this program to help out with natural disasters or any other disaster that hit your region, and you mean to tell me I got to pay that back? After millions and millions of people have paid thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars towards the organization, you tell me I got to pay it back? Motherfucker, why? For what? You already took it out of my check, taking the money out of my check, and you mean tell me I got to pay it back? I just lost my home. I got to pay it. You said living in tents. So, like I said, the information is out. Share this video out. Push it. Save it. Whatever you got to do. Push it out and let people know that the Trump administration, not the Trump, correction, the Biden administration help aid and fund your tax dollars to FEMA so they can pay for child sex trafficking. This your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. He did that. He did that, y'all. Take care.